Hello, it is Wednesday, the 27th of January, and I wanted to add to the name change video that I had previously because I learned some stuff at Social Security today that I thought would be really helpful for everyone else um, when they go to do their name change. Also, about changing accounts for like credit cards and stuff, some really helpful stuff. So, let's get into it. First thing first, with bills and stuff like that, I've learned as I've been making phone calls since Monday that when you go do your name change, keep your bill statements that get sent to you because you will have to include the account number when you go to change your name. Most places will fax. There are a few that are going to make you mail in, but every single one needs your account number, and pretty much everyone that I've talked to won't give you the account number over the phone. So you would have to call, have them resend a new statement with your account number fully on it. That way you can fax them or whatever it may be, your information saying that you've changed everything. Most places also just want you to send a copy of the court order, your ID, as well as a fax cover head saying I'm so and so and I would like this changed. I included the court order, the a photocopy of my driver's license, as well as my new driver's license I got from the DMV. So that way they could kind of see that this is who I was before. Here's the court order saying to now change it to this new one, which the DMV has recognized and everything like that. I include my phone number, the fax number, and an email address. And at the end of the fax, I just put, if you have any questions, please feel free to call me at the phone number or email me at the email address on the side. So, if you have any questions. I only was able to do 3 so far. 24 Hour Fitness, IKEA, and Kohl's. The other ones I'm either lacking the account number, which I have to wait for the statement to come, or they're ones that are gonna have to be mailed in snail mail. So yeah. Other than that, everyone's been really cool. I've only had 2 companies ask me why, because most of them assume I'm changing my last name because I got married. And I explained to him it's my first and last name. I had one person ask, and I didn't really tell them. I think they were in India because they were using one of those machines to kind of disguise their accent, but you can still kind of hear it. And then the other one was for Chevron, and the guy kind of sounded gay, but they were really cool. He asked why. I just told him, I'm transgendered, and right after that, he started calling me Mr. Soto and everything like that. So, he kind of had that, not to say stereotypical gay voice, but he kind of, he did. So I think he understood and everything like that. So, other than that, everyone's been really cool about it, and everything. It's kind of hard sometimes finding phone numbers to call the companies for, but you just gotta scrounge around on the website. I would recommend, if you have a lot of information that you need to change, get a to-do program. I use OmniFocus, and I sit there and I had a good 40 different actions I had to do just so I know where I didn't leave off, where I left off and who I didn't call and everything like that. And I could write down the phone numbers on there and the addresses to mail them to, or the fax numbers or anything like that. Just a piece of paper you can easily lose. So I'd recommend, even if it's just a temporary download, get a to-do program or a notebook that you can write all this stuff in so it doesn't get lost. Yeah. Alright, so on to Social Security. That was fun. I went down this morning at 9 in the morning when the office opened, and I stood in line. The first girl that I talked to didn't explain anything very well at all, and then she sent me to another person. And I sat down and I showed them the court order, my birth certificate, my driver's license, which as of yesterday has a hole punched through the expiration date, which means it's invalid. My new printout driver's license, and the application for a new Social Security card. And so after sitting there for a while, unfortunately they couldn't take the driver's license in the new printout as a valid form of ID because the driver's license had a hole punched through it, which means it's no longer valid. And because my old driver's license had female on it and my new one had male, they couldn't really, it was because it wasn't matching up, which to me didn't make sense because I had my birth certificate that said female, which matched my driver's license, which matched my social security application to change the name, which had my social security number on it, which matched the court order form, which was stamped and everything, which had my social security number on it, that matched my new driver's license printout from the DMV. So to me it didn't really make sense. It's like these all link, they all match up, one goes from the other, why can't you just accept it? So they told me I had to go back down to DMV. I had to get a printout, which at the DMV printout would show an AKA, which would show my previous name, as well as my new name and anything like that, tickets or anything like that. It's just a standard printout. So I had to go from Garden Grove to Santa Ana, wait in line, get a number, get a printout, pay $5, no big deal, and then drive back to Garden Grove, back to the Social Security office. I thought it was going to take a lot longer, and if I had gone to Westminster, it would have, but with travel time and everything, I left the Social Security office at probably 10 o'clock, and I got back at 11. So I got there, I drove, got in line, got the printout, all that stuff, and back within an hour. So the story is, for anyone that's changing your name, once you go to the DMV, or however you do it, when you go to the DMV, just make sure you ask them for a printout, especially in California, because Social Security is federal. I'm sure it's going to be the same everywhere you go. So when you get your driver's license changed, and you haven't gone to Social Security yet, just ask DMV, hey, can I get a printout? Because when I go to Social Security, they're going to need to see that from an official government agency, that this really is me, sort of thing. It's $5 extra. In California, to get a new driver's license, it's $25, and everything like that. And so it'll be like $30 total. So, I got back to Social Security. I had to stand in line again. The line wasn't that bad. And I had to, wait to be called again. And I got this girl. I gave her all my paperwork. A different girl that I had last time. Explained everything. And so right now, Social Security only changed my name. After I have surgery, then I have to come back with a certified copy, a letter from the surgeon saying, everything's complete, the surgery's all done, and everything like that. And then I can get another Social Security card with M put on it. Nice thing is I won't have to go back to DMV because my doctor already marked me as complete, which means I won't, that will never change on the driver's license. If he had marked transitional, then within 5 years I'd have to go back and take another form that says completed. But he was cool enough, he just marked it right off. DMV didn't question at all. So yeah. I was a little perturbed and annoyed at Social Security because there was nothing on their website about it. All it said was bring your birth certificate, or showing you're a U.S. citizen, bring in your application, and a valid form of ID, which I had tons of ID and information and papers and everything like that, so it kind of bugged me that they didn't really take it. But it all worked out. So yeah. Just a little word to the wise when you're dealing with Social Security and when you get your name changed. So yeah, you guys have a nice week, and I will talk to you later. Bye.